Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God, back with you with the next video in my Mass Effect Legendary Edition playthrough, today continuing with Mass Effect 1. Without further ado, let's have some fun. So, we're gonna go ahead and save the Council.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Make sure he's dead.
He's dead.
Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
Guard on my flank. We're going in.
Go!
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Medal of Honor achievement. Mass Effect 1, complete the game on any difficulty. Of
Ambassador,
course, there it is, you see the Insanity difficulty. Complete Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3 on Insanity without changing difficulty. So we got Insanity 1, wow.
Commander Shepard. We have gathered here
That's
to
awesome.
recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Consular, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
Gotta be Captain Anderson.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
That's the point.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Sovereign was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Shepard's right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any challenge. When the Reapers come, we must stand side by side. We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space.
Awesome. Amazing. So that was Mass Effect. Absolutely amazing. So, I don't know what happens if we resume, but that was Mass Effect 1. The entire game. So, some thoughts about Mass Effect. I've mentioned a few times, I've never actually played Mass Effect 1. So I'd played Mass Effect 2, a 2010 game, and Mass Effect 3, a 2012 game, but I had never played Mass Effect 1, so I was really excited to play Mass Effect 1, and obviously connecting the dots backwards, it's actually like pretty cool, because I remember when I came into Mass Effect 2, with the Illusory Man and the Reapers, talk over the Reapers and stuff, I really didn't understand what was going on, but now I completely understand what is going on, and it's really cool, because I really took time to learn all the lore and everything, and so it's been a ton of fun playing Mass Effect. So Mass Effect is ranked as the 5th game the fifth best game I've ever played. And like it's difficult because I could argue that the Halo franchise is greater than Mass Effect. The thing is, I'll say it like this: if they continually made new Mass Effect games or continually made new Halo games, I would be more excited for Mass Effect, and that's why I ranked it higher. Because like with the first person, like once you beat an RPG game, there's only so many times you can go back and play it. I'm not gonna play Mass Effect 1 twice like I've played the other Mass Effect games already, but that's just because of time, because real life is most important. I'm no longer, in my formative years and have like time like that. I have responsibilities now to take care of, as Lord Naren White. And basically, looking at it now, like Halo 3, for example, I would be just as happy playing Halo 3 multiplayer than Halo Infinite multiplayer. So I didn't get any new value add necessarily from the new Halos. But with Mass Effect, every time the new Mass Effects came out, it's a whole new story. And I love narrative games, I love story games, I love games that immerse you in their world and their lore, and you always remember them, you know? I always remember Captain Anderson standing up for us. I always remember Shepard's romance with Ashley. I always remember that, you know, the sacrifice it took for these characters to defeat Saren and prevent the Reapers from, destroying the world, destroying organic life too soon. And, whether it was something like the Quarians creating the Geth and then getting overpowered by them, or the Volus who can't breathe without their suits, or the Asari who live 1,000 years and have their three different stages in life, ending with their matriarch stage. It's just such a cool and unique world, and that's something that I'll always remember because this is the Mass Effect universe. It's the Mass Effect verse, and it's been an absolute joy to play Mass Effect 1 because it connects all the dots for me. In that I never played the 2007 game, and while the graphics were not the greatest because of its '07 nature and the rover was not particularly fun, Mass Effect is still one of the best games I've ever played because of that story. And even though, for example, we don't form a relationship with Kaidan because I want Shepard to romance Ashley, we still are grateful, and it's his sacrifice is so powerful, because he says, that he understands that that's the choice that Shepard makes, and he's willing to fight to the end, and that's actually just amazing. It's just so memorable, and one of the ways in which this game is so powerful is that after every mission, you remember whether Pharaohs, Noveria, whatever it was, we would go and we would talk with the crew, and we would get all of their opinions, and we learned about Kaidan and where he came from, and the fact that he was an L2, and we learned about so much about all the characters, whether it's Rex and his family troubles, or Ashley and her siblings and her grandfather. That sort of character development is what makes Mass Effect such a great game, because you don't feel like you're playing a game alone. You feel like you're playing with family. And that's something that takes this game above. So basically, I have Mass Effect only below World of Warcraft Classic, Witcher 3, God of War, Divinity Original Sin 2, and then there's Mass Effect. So ahead of Halo, Kingdom Hearts, Ratchet and Clank, Fable, and Grand Theft Auto. And the reason I say that is because of Mass Effect's story. Like, compared with some of the other games, Halo has better gameplay. Grand Theft Auto has better gameplay for sure. I would say that the gunplay in those two games are better than Mass Effect. But the story in Mass Effect is so much better than those two games. And I talked about the agency. Once again, this idea of agency is so important. That in God of War Ragnarok, you don't have the agency to make the decision of whether you want Atreus to be with Thrud or not. Atreus is forced into a linear path of being with Angerboda, which is fine. I would have chose Angerboda anyways, but I've mentioned many times that I would have loved Santa Monica to have given you a choice about that. But in Mass Effect, you have none of those concerns. You're given a choice every step of the way. You're given a choice of, do you want to be with Liara or Ashley? You're given a choice of, whether you want to go down the Paragon or the Renegade path. And all the way at the end, you're given a choice about, do you want to support the the crooked politician Udina, or do you want to support the brave war hero Anderson? And so you come through and you make that decision, and it feels so good, to be a white knight. I always called Commander John Shepard a white knight, and it was just a ton of fun because games like this, they are you remember them forever. And that's something that BioWare has done with the Mass Effect franchise, is I remember it forever. And that's why playing this game here in December of 2022, I've just completed the game. The date is December 15th, 2022. This is, again, 15 years. No, sorry. Yeah, 15 years after this game came out. I'm still playing this game. And only the greatest games, and I mean the greatest games, would you play them 15 years after their release date. And for me, Mass Effect is one of those games because long after the gunplay and the defeating Saren is over, we think about things like the Turian genophage. We think about things like the human beings trying to fight First Blood in the Council. We think about things like the Quarians messing, like what's going to happen with organic versus synthetic life, and those stories and the Mass Effect universe in general is one of the greatest in all of gaming. And so it has been my absolute joy to have brought you Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Mass Effect 1. And that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this series, as we have beat the game on Insanity difficulty. And so with that, I want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Like to be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.